Hey, can we talk for a minute? Just you and me. I want to ask you something that might change everything. Something that's been on my mind lately as I've watched people around me chase their dreams. The question is simple but powerful. What's stopping you? Think about that for a second. How many times have you scrolled through social media, watched someone on stage, or seen someone build something amazing and thought to yourself, I wish I could do that? How many times have you pushed that thought away, telling yourself, that's not for me, or I'm not ready yet? I get it. I really do. I'm in my late 20s now, and I spent years watching from the sidelines, always finding reasons why I wasn't ready. I need more experience. I don't have the right connections. What if I fail? Sound familiar? But here's what I've learned, and what I need you to understand. Nobody, and I mean nobody, starts out feeling completely ready. Those successful people you admire, they were terrified when they started. They had doubts, they questioned themselves. The only difference? They took action anyway. Let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. We're masters at creating excuses, aren't we? The timing isn't right. I don't have enough savings. I need to learn more first. We craft these perfectly reasonable sounding explanations for why we can't start today. But deep down, we know what's really holding us back. Fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of looking foolish, fear of not being good enough. I understand these fears because I've felt them too. We all have. But here's the truth that changed everything for me. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. You're waiting to feel confident before you start? That's not how it works. Confidence isn't something you're born with or something that magically appears one day. It's built step by step through taking action, through failing, through getting back up, through proving to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. Think about every skill you've ever learned. Driving a car, playing an instrument, your first job. Remember how overwhelming it felt at first? But you did it anyway, and gradually it became second nature. This is no different. But what if I fail? You might be thinking, well, let me tell you something about failure. It's not your enemy, it's your teacher. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can imagine. The difference is, they didn't let those failures define them. They learned from them, adjusted their approach, and kept moving forward. And let's talk about what other people might think. That's a big one, isn't it? We're so worried about judgment, about people questioning our choices or laughing at our attempts. But here's the reality check you need. Most people are too busy worrying about their own lives to spend time judging yours. And those who do judge, they're usually the ones too afraid to chase their own dreams. Time is passing, whether you take action or not. 5 years from now, you'll either be looking back grateful that you started today, or you'll be sitting in the exact same spot, still making the same excuses, still watching others live the life you want. So I'm asking you again, what's stopping you? Really think about it. Are these reasons real obstacles, or are they just comfortable excuses? Because here's the thing. There will never be a perfect time. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be reasons to wait. But you've waited long enough. The world needs what only you can offer. Your unique perspective, your ideas, your creativity. Yes, it's going to be scary. Yes, you might fail a few times. Yes, it might take longer than you hope. But imagine the possibility that lies on the other side of that fear. Take that first step. Start small if you need to, but start. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone to tell you you're ready. This is your life, and you're the only one who can make it happen. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, are you willing to begin before you feel ready? Are you willing to be uncomfortable? Are you willing to fail and learn and grow? Because if you are, there's nothing, absolutely nothing standing in your way except the story you've been telling yourself. It's time to write a new story, your story. So, what's it going to be? Are you ready to take that first step?